What's going on YouTube? My name's Black Sonic, and what you're seeing on your screen right now is a nice little Merciless gameplay that I got. I think I start my streak right here, but before this, the reason why I've cut out the start is because I was actually inactive, so I was just stood there getting killed basically when I wasn't actually touching the controller. But I picked up the controller and went straight away on this streak, and as you can see, I've got a Diamond Scorpion. I haven't been using my Diamond camos recently because there's been so many new camos and things like that. And basically I just wanted to use them all and show everyone that I had them. But basically also I used the Scorpion because I really wanted to use a different gun, because I keep using the MSMC and it's getting really annoying because it doesn't always work the way I want it to. So I thought I'd try out some other guns, and it actually worked out alright. I don't get the best score in this gameplay, but I just wanted to show the Merciless streak and the new gun and the camo obviously. But let me get onto topic. Microsoft slips up again. This is so frustrating. They really need to learn to sort of keep their employees under wraps. They need to seal their mouths shut because they keep saying things that they don't need to say. You don't need to say things like that. They don't need to say anything. They should be letting the hardware speak for itself, the games speak for themselves. They don't need executives coming along and saying blah, 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 and just making a mess of everything. These are the biggest messes that sort of happened. The biggest mess that's happened is all of their employees. One of their employees will say something stupid and there you go. Everyone's raging at them again. But basically, an Xbox executive called Albert Panello says flaunting hardware specs is meaningless. Why? Why would you say that? You don't need to say that. Only someone with the weaker console, or feels they have the weaker console, or something like that, or who thinks everyone thinks they have the weaker console, they're only the person that has the weaker console would say that, basically. And it's stupid because there's the Merciless, by the way, but it's stupid because their consoles are so similar and you're just making it look like the weaker console. It's so silly. You don't need to say things like that. But basically he goes on to say it's a pointless argument because people are debating things which they don't know about. It doesn't matter which is technically better because all players want from their hardware is to play great games and have great experiences. Now, I kind of got offended a little bit at that because it's implying that the gamers or people like me don't know what they're talking about when they talk about the specs. That is insulting. You're insulting your own people. That doesn't make any sense. You're saying that we don't know. Obviously, there's going to be people that don't know. There's probably a lot of people that don't know. So they're not entirely wrong, but he's basically putting everyone in the same boat, saying none of you know what you're talking about, shut up. And it's like, well, what? That makes no sense. It just doesn't make any sense to me, and I got a little bit offended by that, so I thought that was another silly thing to say. But basically, he goes on to say Microsoft's games and experiences are going to be every bit as good, if not better, technically. Now, I'm not going to disagree with that, because I'll disagree with them being better, but I won't disagree with them being every bit as good. They will be the same. Again, I've said this before, the only differences you're going to see is with exclusive games, but when you're playing games like Call of Duty, which are for both consoles, there is no difference. You will see absolutely no difference. It's unbelievable how little difference you will see. Again, the difference between the consoles is white bread and brown bread. They are literally the same. They're both good for different things, but they both get the job done and they both do it well. Now, let me get onto another topic, and that is Xbox One pre-order sales. I covered this in the video before last, and basically it wasn't doing so good. The PS4 was outdoing it, and this time it's not the other way around, but it is getting better. The Xbox One pre-order sales has gone up since the DRM drop. As soon as they dropped that DRM, the Xbox One sales has started picking up pace and started selling more. Now, obviously, on the opposite spectrum to this, the PS4 sales are actually slowing down. They are actually starting to slow down quite quickly, basically, but to me, that just says that so many people ordered the PS4 in the first few weeks or anything like that, that obviously that's it. Like, they're the people that were going to pre-order it anyway. So obviously it's going to slow down at some point. It's not just going to keep going like a sort of loose train or whatever the word is. Now, I wanted to talk about the new camo that's available for PC, and that is the Paladin camo. If you remember, about a month ago, everyone on Xbox got to vote for a new camo, and it was between Cyborg, Dragon, Paladin, and Comics. And both Xbox and PS3 voted for Cyborg and Comics. No, Cyborg and Dragon, sorry. And I thought that was pretty pointless, because obviously you've seen the camos on Xbox. PS3 got to vote a month later, so I'm not sure why they didn't like choose the different ones. But basically PC went ahead and got Cyborg and Paladin, and the Paladin camo looks so nice, guys. I really suggest you go and look for it. I will try and find a link and put it in the description, but if I don't, just try and find it on YouTube. It really looks nice, and you should really check it out. But that's the end of the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like, please leave a favourite, and also leave a comment and tell me what you think about the Xbox rising in pre-orders. Do you think it will outdo the PS4, or do you think the PS4 is still going to get that #1 spot and that's going to be the console that everybody gets? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video.